You attract what you are. Puppies in a positive mindset, this episode. You might be thinking to yourself, what does puppies have to do with positivity? I'm gonna make you feel better right now just by looking at these cute tiny creatures. They're tiny experts in joy. But, you know, on a bigger picture, for me, I didn't have the ability to check myself in my attitude until not a long time ago. What I've noticed is that the more I've honed in and paid attention to that, it's helped me in every category of my life. So let's get into it. I don't just wake up every day with a positive attitude. More days than not, I do because I practice it, I work on it, and I purposely put myself in positions where I'm around people, places, and things that bring light and happiness and joy into my life. And I'm very strategic and careful about who, what, and where I'm going, what I'm doing, the information and content that I'm looking at on social media, and really paying more attention to how the people around me make me feel, and more importantly, how I make other people feel. I never used to think about this stuff when I was younger, but it completely changes and transforms the quality of your life because, like the law of attraction says, and that has become so truthful in my life. Now, the other day I was looking at Bernedoodles because I'm trying to build a case for my boyfriend and I to get a dog. Now, unbeknownst to me, all of a sudden, poof, I get a DM from Puppies in Yoga. Stop. Okay? And I was overwhelmed with cuteness and joy and wonder and intrigue. Okay? So they were like, hey, do you want to come and try a class and, you know, talk about it on your social media? And I was like, you bet. So they sent me a little email, and every week is different puppies. And I'm telling you this because this is so much fun, so enjoyable, and they have it all over the country, okay? Puppies in Yoga, I'm going to tag it below, okay? You can see this on my Instagram, linked here. I chose to go with golden retriever puppies. Look. The point of the correlation between having a positive mindset and radiating positive energy in puppies is that I was looking at puppies, but I wasn't seeking anything. I wasn't trying. And it's so easy. You don't have to try to go so hard to go get whatever you want. If you just are, I see and visualize myself as a happy, powerful, fabulous puppy owner. Okay? And by having that puppy and by having that joy in my life, it's going to make me a better friend, a better girlfriend, a better daughter, a better business owner. That puppy is going to help me create cute content. That puppy is going to bring joy to your life. You see where I'm going with this? It's a puppy mindset, power, inspiration, motivation type of thing. Now, I wasn't even thinking about this like a month ago. No, I wasn't. And now it's everywhere and everything. And boy, is it fun. Just even having this conversation is bringing joy to my life. I don't even have the puppy yet, okay? Because those puppies actually shed and I have allergies and my boyfriend doesn't want that. So we can compromise. Bernedoodle. Now, let's see if I manifest that, okay? So here's the overall scope of things, is that I took a step back at one point in my life and I was like, what's going to attract people to me? How am I going to attract the people I want, the jobs I want, the clients I want, the customers I want, the opportunities I want? So if I see myself going down a road of negativity, I'll try to stop myself and break it up. For me, what really works is I need a moment by myself. I like to be by myself in general in my own wild mind. It's fun in there. It didn't always used to be, but it is now. And now, you know, I realize that there's a couple of different things that keep me positive. I think the number one thing is prioritizing my health. And for me, I never used to do that. I used to just like eat and drink whatever I wanted. I didn't really work out. And what's miraculous about taking care of your own health is what it does for your self-esteem and how good it makes you feel. But all those people said they were right. And I was just like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be the girl at 7 a.m. with the green juice. Now, I am the girl at 7 a.m. with the green juice. And then I'm going to be the girl at 7 a.m. with the green juice and a Bernedoodle. So that's what I'm manifesting. Now, that's part one. Part two is what I'm putting into my mind. the type of content I'm digesting. And so I'm careful with my social media. You know, I don't watch anything about, you know, hate or pain or negativity. And I try to keep my mind focused on self-improvement, developing my business. Even when I'm doing my hair and makeup, I have a podcast on, like Diary of a CEO or The Skinny Confidential, or I'm trying to learn something that's enhancing my brain, my life, and my influence on others. Okay? And doing that also makes me feel better and makes me feel like I can provide more value to the people in my life and myself and become a bigger, better, stronger person. Let's just have one more clip of a puppy. When I went to go plan my puppy yoga day, I of course brought my best friend Courtney Dickens because duh. Okay, because she's a puppy dog lover too, and it just had to be that way. And I wore my fun shirt, you know, from Mermaid Manor. Check it out on my website below. And you know, we were like, we're going to have a fabulous day. I'm going to take you on this day today. And we did puppies and yoga. And then we went to brunch. I had a vegan, fabulous shake that I couldn't even believe was vegan. It was delicious at the world famous Mel's Diner on Sunset Boulevard. And then, unbeknownst to me, we stumbled upon a Dua Lipa event that we went into. And do you want to know what it was called? The name of her tour, Radical Optimism. Okay? Pew, pew, pew. Law of attraction, positive, abundance. Yes. So, let's just go into the little Dua Lipa Radical Optimism little tease right now. Look at this. How much fun is that? And look at this, and look at that. So here's the next tip. People, okay? Being so strategic about who you hang out with is everything. I don't know if you've ever heard that quote, but it's something to the effect of, you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If those people are down and out, pulling you down, speaking negatively about themselves or others, or doing anything that makes you feel bad, out. You got to get those people out of your life because you become that. And it's very difficult, I think, in growing up to really navigate what you are and are not willing to accept as you start to grow and want more and better for yourself. And some people, like they say, are in your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And, you know, it's so, so important that the people that you're spending time with are positive, supportive, and go-getters themselves, you know? The people I spend the most time with that really have a profound influence on me are, you know, obviously the person I spend the most time with is my boyfriend. And, you know, he's ambitious. He's an entrepreneur. He's positive. He appreciates the sun in the sky, every little thing and the big things. And he really focuses on the importance of the relationships in his life, like his family and his friends. And I always pay attention to that. And I realized the other day when we had a little Friendsgiving shindig that what he had said about me, which I never really thought of, was that it's nice to be around someone who's positive and happy. Yes. And I wasn't always that person. So sometimes secretly, even though I know I'm positive and happy, it's weird to hear that from someone else. But isn't that what you want? It's certainly what I want, you know? And so I've had to eliminate a lot of people that were trying to make me shrink, I feel like, into maybe someone or something I used to be, or not progress, or not live my life the way I want to live it. And, you know, I have to have an attitude in what works for me that I go in one direction, and that's forward. I don't go sideways, and I don't go backwards. And sometimes people are stagnant. You know, it doesn't mean that they're bad people. But you have to really look around and ask yourself, are these people, you know, almost like you're a cell phone? And are these people charging my battery, or are they depleting it? So I've really noticed that by hanging out with people that charge my battery, it just makes me happier better, stronger, and faster. And I really like to surround myself with people that I look up to, and, you know, people who, you know, have qualities that I want in myself, that I lack. You know, I wish I was more patient, or, you know, I wish I was more organized, or I always just want to try to be better, more compassionate, more empathetic, stronger, healthier, in whatever. So, you know, I have, you know, health and fitness friends that inspire me to get after it. And, you know, I have friends that are in nutrition that I know that if I surround myself with them, I'm going to feel better, I'm going to do better, and I'm going to be a better influence on other people. And all the puppies. So, you know, you have to be strategic and careful. And the more you focus and pay attention to that, flat out, the better your life gets. You know, and paying attention to the small things and not just the big things has really, really shaped my attitude. You know, if something bad would happen at the beginning of the day, you know, a couple of years ago, it would just shoot my whole day. Or if I ate something bad, like if I ate a pizza at 12, I'd just be like, you know what? The whole day is shot. I'm just going to eat like an idiot. I'm going to get a cheeseburger tonight with ranch and whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, I had no balance, and I couldn't take a step back and look at the big picture. Well, look, there's 24 hours in a day, yo. Yes. And, you know, okay, if something bad happened at work, maybe that was an hour of it. Maybe it was a little more, but you still have a lot more of the day. And if you can stop and pay attention to that and take a step back, you have the power to shape the way you feel by having a positive mindset. Whether you do or don't get something, it's about thinking and understanding that maybe it's for the better in the long run. You know, if you didn't date that person, you wouldn't have gotten to the love of your life. Or if you didn't learn from this person, you wouldn't have gotten that job. You know, in any way, and kind of figuring out how you can be positive and how powerful it is to be an uplifting spirit and light up someone's day and just genuinely even smile at someone can change the course of your entire life. And I am not even kind of exaggerating. And someone very wise once said to me, you know, if you think about it, anybody that's trying to pull you down or hold you back is already behind you or beneath you. Get them out, you know? Really, really make executive decisions for your health and happiness and your mindset. And, you know, let's work on getting a puppy. Growing and getting more into the topic of the power of a positive mindset, I wanted to touch on these 5 bullet points that I did some research on that I think will change your life and give you something fabulous to think about. So number 1, like I was saying, and my favorite part, having upbeat energy improves your relationship with other people. Period, bottom line. If you are delightful, fun, and exciting to be around, it's going to work in your favor. Just think about it. Number 2, positivity is linked to better sleep, better coping habits, and better all-around self-care. And we love that. And this is my mermaid winter makeup. I can do an episode on that next time if you want me to. Thank you. Okay, number 3, resilience. Having a positive mindset and having that kind of shape of an attitude, of a positive attitude by like not sweating the small or big stuff, right? Creates a sense of calm in your body that you've never experienced before, and lowers cortisol, keeping us thin. That doesn't happen for other people if they don't pay attention to this. So we don't want cortisol spikes now, do we? No. Stress buffering. Stress buffering and having a positive attitude broadens your perspective, keeps you creatively inspired, and looking forward to the big or small things that come. I'm excited about my cup of coffee tomorrow morning. I never used to be like that. You know what I mean? And I'm also excited about my anniversary, which is a big thing that's coming up next Sunday. Next week's episode will be about that. I'm doing a super amazing gift, and it's super artsy and creative. So So now I'm going to cut in some more footage of puppies and yoga, and I hope it makes you feel good because it brought a smile to my face and was the most enjoyable experience. And you guys have to try puppies and yoga. I'll leave the link below. And if you want cute gifts or a cute shirt to wear to puppies and yoga or a cute sweatshirt, shop my link in my shop, mermaidmanor.net. And I have t-shirts, sweatshirts, and cell phone cases, and you can also get prints of my art that I also hope enlighten your mood, help you feel positive, and make you just want to live your best life. Live every day like it's a getaway. We're in Hollywood, California, and we are at Puppy Yoga, and it is super seriously amazingly cute. Look at these little guys. Oh, aren't you the most cute? Aren't you the so much fun?
I'm literally just standing inside the pool, asking him to love her.
Oh my God. Okay.
Inhale, reach up with your heels. Exhale, reach them down towards the
Okay, you guys, you have got to come to Puppy Yoga. Like, how could you not? It's called Irresistible. Look at their little butt. That was the best yoga class I've ever taken in my life. You guys have to come. I also wore my fun shirt from mermaidmanor.net. So it's just, it is a love affair. Oh, are you tired, puppy? Are you a star? That puppy's camera ready. Oh my God, try Puppies and Yoga. I'll link it below. It's so much fun. Bye. 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 Bye, guys. Bye, you guys. Literally, my heart is pitter-pattering after Puppy Yoga. You guys have to try. It's like in every major city in the US. They invited me to come down and make content, and it's like $70. I would pay $100 to go there, okay? Like, seriously, my friend and I were like, oh my God. And it's just such a good day. So I started the day with dropping my products. This is my fun shirt from Mermaid Manor. So check out mermaidmanor.net. And then I had a dopamine rush of puppies. And now we're going to go to brunch and go shopping. You know what I mean? What a day. What a Saturday with my bestie. We're in Hollywood, so I'm taking you along. Come on. Now, I took my best friend Courtney tickets to Puppy Yoga, as you can see in some of the footage. And now we're on the world famous Sunset Boulevard. And we're going to an iconic and throwback for us, Mel's Diner, which is classic Hollywood nostalgia. Work, 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 Sonora.
Do your body right. Hi, good, how are you?
Of course, you valet in Hollywood just to go to a diner. So here we are at the world famous Mel's Diner on Sunset Boulevard. It's historical and fabulous. This girl has been here forever. So Mel's is a Hollywood legacy, and there's pictures of celebs all over the place. And everyone who's lived or been in Hollywood always makes a pit stop at Mel's. It's so fun with the jukebox and everything. And now it's lunchtime, darlings. Puppies, brunch, shopping. What a day. Mermaid Manor, shop today. I'll have my link below. The fun shirt was so appropriate for the day and so comfortable. I'm gonna rock it. And I'm gonna throw in some shorts.
I'm gonna put it on your...
Iconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that.
what's up, man?
Yes,
Perfect.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh my God. How fun. Oh my God, I love. Optimism is the power.
I want it.
So cool. He's doing a solo shot. No shade, just shine. That was a fun, random little impromptu event now, wasn't it? Mermaid Manor. Power and glamour. Look like a mermaid? Write like a pirate.